Namaste! Namaste, air signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, it's your time. Come in, come on. I've got intel. As you kick your way into the next 48 hours, the planetary energies, the moon will square Saturn overnight, or it did, which can cause many inflated ego, which is nobody's amigo, get you effed over and effed up every time. Air signs, I know you come with the what Mercury energy and you want to communicate what you know, but you must pause. Trying to what? Hold your tongue, darling dears, because you must not interrupt a fool. Making a mistake, fist bump. The moon sextiles Pluto as well, so keep your thoughts to yourself, air signs. Write it down on a post-it note, I told you. And then burn it, because sometimes they will not thank you for pointing out what needs to be pointed out and highlighting what needs to be highlighted. You are professor of the puzzle, and I'm not taking it back. Fist bump. Later, the moon will trine the sun. Whatever answers you needed to know to what the skullduggeress is trying to bring to your doorstep over the next 48 hours, the answers will drop into your lap. So hold your tongue, air signs, and peep game. And write that shit down, because you can't be what around those that like to cause conflict and confrontation in your life. Fist bump. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. We're going to get the rune. See what you're supposed to be leading with. Oh, you've got two, darling dear. Big cat. It also came out in the today's read, how they want to be like Chuck E. Cheese in your lifeblood, in your energies. Again, you have Daggers. Judgment is on the tableau. Agent of Karma, you be a liberator, liberating yourself from circumstances that didn't go with what you had going on. The Judgment is represented by, are these adverts ever going to be over? Right. As I was saying, Judgment, darling dear. It also speaks about what? The rebirth of you. And somebody wants to renew a friendship, a partnership with you. Good God. If judgment is afoot, it means you mustn't allow them to interrupt your space and time continuum. Nah, blood, there's no time traveling being done in your hemisphere over the next 48 hours. In some cases, the holding of the tongue is not speaking to them at all. Why? They come with the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. And you'll be brown bread by dawn, darling dear. Full to the brim of cognitive dissonance and misinformation. I know. You have karma as your guiding light over the next 48 hours. Daggers, darling dear, is daggers. And it's also daggers, mate. Listen, let me tell you something. They've got a knife for your plan and possibly for your back, darling dear. Be aware that the feeble-minded is afoot. Someone told them they could jump off the spiritual short bus and come round your house, or dare to pick up a means of communicating you. No! They need to know that they can't be in your hemisphere around you, because it will have you at tongue wrestling and hockey sticks at dawn. Daggers represented by the letter D for a dickhead, right? A dumbass who's completely disillusioned by the fact that you've managed to turn your shiznai around. This also speaks about a change of status. You've changed your status. And it also speaks about a great life-changing opportunity coming towards you over the next 48 hours. My big cat, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But they want to renew the contact, like Mac the knife in your life. Wanting one more round, Julie. Again, we have another card of Agent of Karma. This is Taiwas. Justice in the tarot, represented by Libra energy of it all. Somebody's about to find that they're going to be caught up in the justice and legal situation, possibly brought about by you, darling. They're skullduggerous for sure. This is why you are their agent of karma in the next 48 hours. Taiwas is represented, as I said, or may not have said, by the Libra energy, so in your elements. It also speaks about authority, standing in your authority. Why? You got to be rational, mate, because they are not having it when you tell them no, and no is a full sentence. Yes, baby. Justice of it all. This is a season of resolution for you, darling dear. Finding what? Communicative balance. Balancing with the intel that's coming in, being able to dissect it, right? Unpack it in what? A healthy way. And what's sending it back to where it needs to go, darling dear. This is a what? Return to sender kind of a season. Why? Agent of karma you be. And your words are carrying spiritual weight over the next 48 hours, darling dear. Listen, they're not having a fabulous time. Somebody's at crisis point. We're going to lead with the Witch's Oracle Wisdom deck. Base of the deck. Your cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you, my big cat air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, over the next 48 hours. This is a what? A push in the right direction. Continue to tap into your creativities. Some of you will be hearing about a birth or a pregnancy or experiencing that over the next 48 hours, darling dear. This also speaks about what? Somebody's going to get what? A positive result from their creativities. Possibly with speaking, because the air signs know how to come through with what? The words, the lingo, the talk, as you walk the walk. A new beginning. The Ace of Cups also speaks about a new love, a new beginning in love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Split the deck, darling dear. Because of your rebirth, you've transformed and changed. You came from the ashes, baby. And this is about breaking ground as we are in spring season. We are currently experiencing the spring equinox as the sun entered Aries. All about thyself, darling dear. Continue to drink from the cup of self-love. One card. Oh, your ancestral team is working overtime, I told you. Judgment and justice has been called on someone and they're not loving it. Oh, well, how now, brown cow? They wanted there to be two graves. And guess who was going to go in the bottom grave? They wanted you to look at their crack for all eternity. This also speaks about the recognition of your ancestral team, darling dear. Where is your altars? You have to understand they gifted you with all of the skills they couldn't use in their time. A new day has dawned, darling dear. Rise of the big cat air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. As what? Agent of karma. Big cat wave. Right, let's get a deck. Dive right in and see what's going on. Chariot energy, Cancer energy. This is about a success, something that you've been working on, darling dear, putting your blood, sweat and tears into. You're about to see it come to fruition. This also speaks about as you rise and continue to move forward, some of you will be getting a new vehicle, a chariot of righteousness, or reconditioning the said one you already have. Whatever you're doing, they ain't loving it. Split the decks. Pain and lying, darling dear. Page of Swords. They haven't forgotten you, and they are putting what? Aspersions on your good name, darling dear. And we already saw the justice. Some of you will be going to the justice system to get what? Judgment and justice and judgments, as well as what? Retribution. Karmic retribution has to be what? Paid in a situation on Keitha as well as Malkuth. This is about you contacting your legal team. It's Rich White Lady season, don't you know? Pinkies up on Malkuth as well as Keitha for the big cat air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's see what else is going on, darling dears, as we dive into these peccadillos aplenty. Unpacking for sure. energies around the big cat, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Over the next 48 hours, we have the Page of Pentacles. Good God, Skrillers.com, baby. The Two of Pentacles, as it makes, shows that some of you are solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole. The Queen of Pentacles, whether you are male or female, darling dear, this shows your business acumen. This also speaks about acquiring more material wealth. Somebody may be acquiring a home or what, buffing up their business with their new ideas. This also speaks about what you're going to have. What if you've got progeny, darling dear, they're going to be approaching you. You're going to have to be counseling them over the next 2 days, darling dear, the next 48 hours. Why? It could be in the knowledge field. They could be changing their field of study. And you're going to have to talk to them in a very serious voice. You're going to have to be what, conscientious as well as careful in what you say, because the young's feelings are easily bruised, especially when you have to what, rein them in, darling dear, and realize their redirection. Yes, there may be many hands on the same subject, and they need to be what, an individual standing out. This also speaks about, with the Queen of Pentacles, some of your advisors could be in the Pentacles health field, whatever. It also speaks about your trustworthiness. You are stepping into a boss season over the next 48 hours. Why? You was loyal to whatever grind you've been on. This also speaks about your plans, darling dear. Some of you are planning to be independent from somebody who comes to you as a page, and you are a queen, darling dear, of Pentacles, no less. This is about your loyalty, and you are also, yes, baby, they're an also Freudian slip meant to come out, and also with a page mentality wants your help over the next 48 hours. Baby, every dog must not always be fed because they're hungry, and a hungry dog is a homosexual, an opportunist, and you lead with the justice, right, and the judgment of it all. Resolution and balance, darling dear. Stand in your authority and realize what you bring to the table. Your money is looking fabulous, darling dear. This is about you being able to what? Achieve beyond your wildest dreams. What's trying to stick out? Yeah. And be at peace with yourself, darling dear, as well as peace out to them with the two of these and the one of those. Not every message that comes towards you, because Pentacles speaks about online, could be an email, I don't know, some other social media platform, right? Fall back from whatever fuckinese they're coming through with, darling dear. These people or person is under justice and judgment, and you don't want to be their helpmate, not when karma is afoot and you've been earmarked as the agent of karma over the next 48 hours. Base of the deck, darling dear. They want a wiki remix and one more round, Julie, with your hairline. They are not satisfied with the ending of a situation. They want to bring it back. Good God, what's wrong with them? These feeble-minded. Who told them to get off the spiritual short bus? The devil? Remembering your loyalty and the fact that you came with security and stability, as well as wise words, darling dear. They want your input. Somebody's counting your Skrilla.coms from the nosebleed section. Good God. Yeah. You want to lock in on your blessings, darling dear. You don't need a helpmate. Did they help you out the DNS? These questions you'll be asking yourself over the next 48 hours. Seen a lot of Pentacles in the upright. This is also a soul meeting, something that was destined to come through, darling dear. A new day is dawning. Why? Because they're going to be loyal. These are those that have been through their own struggles in life and come out shining, as do you, my big cat Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini over the next 48 hours. Because justice is your go-to move, darling dear. It's the only way. Don't give up your psychological password so easy, darling dear, and bite your tongue. Not every fool must be interrupted in their foolishness. Split the deck. This is somebody who you've told to fetch the black bags. They want to come at you as a page, darling dear, a codependent page, right? Codependence even highlighted by the major arcana. Somebody's going to come at you quick, smart, and in a hurry. And never you forget, darling dear, they're approaching your throne. And you're the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Common Sense. You're flip-flop. Your common sense is secure, blood. The same page that would, in times gone by, they have been about to cut Jesus' sandals. And when they cut your sandal, this page, they made it into a flip-flop. Big mistake. Common sense is your go-to move. And you couldn't give a good goddamn about their Shakira hips, which they've given to many. This person is going through debt, they're going through lack, and they're looking for a helpmate to bring them round, right? And choose them. Are you going to choose that again? Choose to be at hockey sticks at dawn from a page? Listen, even my cards are jumping into my lap as the intel will fall into your lap over the next 48 hours. What does this page want? Base of the deck. Well, they're on block party. They're blocked from you, darling dear. This is about you having had to what? Stand your ground against them in times gone by. What do they want? They see it for you, darling dear. They see the fact that you've turned your shapy back and you're looking to whatever you're co-creating on this Malkoof, and it's working out lovely for you. You fell back from them. They see that you've learned how to what? Heal. In what? In absolutely adverse circumstances which they possibly put you in or are still speaking on it for you. But yet still you rise. Nines of Pentacles. This again speaks about the slow but steady progress you've made in the business field, in the healthcare, whatever it means to you, darling dear. It also speaks about somebody coming with loyalty. Trying to approach your throne. It's not this page, darling dear. Who is it? Oh, right. Passionate new beginning, because you have what? Multiple options. Somebody's coming towards you, right? But you have to remember you have other options out there. Queen of Swords. You're highly intelligent. Again, air energy. Again, you command the big Pentacles when you moved away from situations that were what? Foolish and fugazi, darling dear. Leaned into your passionate and spiritual new beginning. This is also again affording you a new beginning. Two new beginnings. You will have the choice of two roads to take, darling dear. Again, spirit reminds you to what? Choose wisely. What about this loyalty, this generational wealth? It could also be through the what? On the wings of a will. Some kind of family, again, legal situation. Yeah, you're about to get your wish fulfillment. You're about to be given unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. Somebody's going to have to pay. And again, we see the Libra energy. Justice for you over the next 48 hours. Whatever situation, whether work, romance, or family. Justice and victory. Love it. What about this cup of love? I always see it as the 5 streams of income, multiple streams of income, darling dear. Income could mean anything. Could be incoming intel. About somebody whose world is on its face, going through a bad time, darling dear. Oh, what does your ancestors want you to pay attention? The fact that they're the king of one's blood. This person has unsatisfied eyes, right? Skulldugger's Pananio Fotum, and good God, it's got bumps and branches on it, mate. This person is thinking about you. They want to what? Resurrect the dead over the next 48 hours. They still have some love for you or what you've got going on, because this person is looking at all that you've achieved, darling dear. I told you, they've been spying, and whatever they've seen has kept them in the DNS. This person knows how to talk a good game, and they would love to come back and interrupt the space and time continuum. You better choose wisely, darling dear. You better choose wisely. They're looking at what they invested in. Some of them invested in a house with 1 Pentacle. They're looking at the abundance that's coming towards you. Looking at you, you're looking healthier. You're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, darling dear. They want to rush in at a hot trot to unsingle you. Unsingle you and do what? What exactly would listen, it will make you vigilant again, blood. Listen, you better pay attention. And it fell on your 10 of Pentacles. And if he said Pentacles, darling dear, they want you to get in your pantaloons, right? To bring illness, right? Nervousness. This is all soul tie attachments. And soul ties aren't just through lovers, darling dear. Friends, family members. You had to use your spiritual strength to get out of that situation before. Darling dears. Pay attention what you bring to the table, because they're sure as she's naive, watching everything you've got going on, and it's rocking their world. Yeah, look, you've already unburdened yourself once, gone from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Don't allow the darkness to come in, darling dear. An energy vampire can't cross your threshold in any way unless you invite them. And you've got those bad-ass alchemist ways. You are manifesting at a tip-top rate, darling dears. This is about you being gifted with all of the tools, especially the biggest tool of all, common sense, darling dear. And what? The memory of an elephant. You've already turned your back on toxic temporary situations, and you can create whatever world you want. As I said, you have the badass alchemist ways over the next 48 hours. If you're speculating on investing, right, a business, a new line of study, a new regime, a healthcare regime, workout, whatever it is, darling dear, it's going forward, not backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, their world is what? On its face. They're under justice and judgment, and this fell away. And they come with the fucking ease, blood. Listen, they come with the bull swanky, darling dears. I didn't see that card there until just now, right? There's a lot of fighting. This person will put you in competitions with others again. Yes, yes, darling dear. They want to put you at hockey sticks at dawn. Base of the deck, you better lean into your higher power. Pay attention to the signs, darling dear, and bite your tongue. Refuse to answer or get involved. You have to remember, where your focus goes, it will surely grow. And your higher power, your ancestral team are telling you to what? Be wise and choose wisely over the next 48 hours. What did I say? A time-traveling mother foe. Want to resurrect the dead, right? They come with the bad ideas, the bad intentions, right? And the bad credit. Listen, spell work. They're trying to what? Manifest you back, right? Listen, and they're on the short spiritual bus. Ding, 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 ding. Listen, it's Pennywise, son or daughter. Let me tell you something. They come with confusion. They're a fighter. Turned upside down next to it. This person possibly turned you over, mate. With what? A two-piece. And I don't mean a two-piece from KFC, blood. They love to rumble in your jungle. Spell work, darling dear. This spell work can be anything from actually casting spells to actually the malicious talk at your back. They have no shame. Right? You've already cleared them, darling dear, and you have a fresh start. And you saw all of the pentacles in the upright in your favor in the next 48 hours. Leave the past behind, darling dear. What did I say? Legal situations are afoot. Get your legal team together. Because I feel like some defamation of character needs to be nipped in the bud. Yeah. Some action, some kind of legal action. Could be as many as 5 people that has to be taken down a peg or two. Why? Because they try to be a drive-by in your life, and they want to do a drive-by. You better dodge that bullet, mate. You've been forewarned, forearmed in our little intimate tete-a-tete. Some of them want to be intimate with you again, just to drop off a soul tie or two, block your blessings, right? And put your world upside down where you're fighting with your own shadow. Thank you. This is somebody who is meant to be an emperor in your life, right? Or a father figure to your progeny, or it was your father, right? They got mental health issues, blood. And they probably haven't been diagnosed, and they're medicated. Listen, they want to be intimate with you, they must be off their rockers. Told you. Criminal, darling dear. A criminal and a crime will be afoot in your hemisphere if you listen to their whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. They want to time travel back into your existence, and it came out in the reverse. This is a high commander Decepticon, somebody who abused their power, whether male or female, in your life, darling dear. If you've got progeny with them, guess what? They are absentee parent. They expect your progeny to live off the fat of the land. They want your progeny to survive off of saliva. right? Listen. And they want you to take them back into your life with no investigation, right? No exorcism, right? And they want to avoid their karma with you. You're being blessed in the next 48 hours. This is why the wicked are allowed to what? Try one more round, Julie, at your hairline, blood. They come with secrets, and they're a fake echopraxic. They can't even copy you right. And some of you need to get the copyright on your shiznai because your secrets will be stolen over the next 48 hours. And it could be somebody who's already around you, this page that wants to be you. My big cat air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Never forget the energy that's what's being put in front of you and whom you really are. Legal situation, darling dear. This is also speaking about someone releasing something on the internet about you, right? Told you, personality disorder. They're stuck in their what? Madness. They're mad. Mad. Stark Raven, darling dear. Final card. All cards before we move on. We're going to go to my FP555 Oracle Intel deck. There's two and I've mixed them together because there's no one to check me, boo. Final messages from the Ancestral team for my big cat, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, over the next 48 hours. Security, darling dear. This is a masculine in your, from your Ancestral team, from a masculine in your lineage, which is protecting you. This could be a father, brother, cousin. You may not even have met them on this Malkuth, but you have protection, male protection, protector and provider. From the ashes, baby, your rebirth is protected, darling dear. Protected. Know that you are protected spiritually from whatever black magic, spell castation, and malicious words, as well as what? The slithering, right? Trying to slither from the crevice of the devil's balls to bring the fucking ease over the next 48 hours. Be wise, big cat. You are their agent of karma. And if you help them, you're going to get the same shiznai. Split the deck. Pluto energy. It speaks about your transformation, your evolution, right? You did the shadow work. And from the what? You have to understand, darling dears, what isn't dead isn't dashed away, right? Can't be thrown away. They wanted you to be dead. They tried to block all of your blessings, block your intuitive nature, right? Make your discernment into an argument. Imagine that, right? And it's all about your pentacles, your Skrilla.com, whatever you've co-created on this Malkuth. They want to share in the prize that you what? Co-created in the name of Father God, Mother Isis. Don't let the darkness at the door in, right? Again, the Pluto energy. It's because you've changed. You evolved, darling dear. Don't let them in. They're wicked. And a merchant of slander will be on the balls of their feet, taking all of your this and that. To whom said, look, they got the double merchant of slander. And it will be what? In slowing bleeding into your hemisphere. Don't allow them in. Put your third eye on bitches and mitches. And again, the Venus energy of it all, darling dears. Knowing your worth. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Yes. And it speaks about your resources, your love, your values, and the relationship you bring to the table, darling dear. Now they see how great you are from the nosebleed section. Where's that? The spiritual short bus. We just talked about that. And they come in with jealousy, hate, and envy. Good God, avoid. The 12 speaks about the hangman, water, as well as Neptune energy. They come to create a delay and stagnancy and blessing blockation in your life, darling dear. Remember, there's nothing like a big cat with a prayer. Prayer. You've already been delivered from that situation, darling dear. But you have to understand, as you continue to raise your vibration, lock upon all of those big pentacles in the upright. You will have many enemies at your back, darling dear. So pay attention. Don't let that blindfold slip over your eyes because of the jealousy, the envy, and the hate. And on that note, do we have one more card? Yes. Ye Old Kipper. That's a lot. Take their asses to court, darling dear. You've got the mature male. For me, that is my Father God giving enlightenment in a confusion and conflicting situation. You have their file, darling dear. Whatever it is, whether it's on Keitha or Malkuth, the situation is facing you, darling dear. And the judge is pissed off. Act pissed off in this. Continue to keep your seat of dignity as well as bite your tongue. Not every battle you're invited to must you attend, because this is about winning the war, and who God bless, no man can curse. You see justice, judgment, right? From everywhere. Pay attention, darling. It's a throuple, and you know how I love a throuple. What's that? The energy of the Empress, bringing in again the Venus energy as well as Earth. You are grounded and you are abundant, and you must not get off your throne. Get your team together, whatever that team is to you. Know that you are blessed and guided at this moment in time, and some of you will be guided to a new home on a different part of the globe. Take the opportunity, darling dears. Be wise. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. Thank you very much for your continued support of me in this channel, for your donations, for your bookings, for your likes, subscribes, shares, and comments. Most appreciated. Namaste. And as I always say, don't get smoked, and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. My big cat, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, big cat wave. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.